Well, hello there. Welcome into another Coach's Corner. I'm Gina Ramirez, a licensed therapist, certified health coach. And today, actually, all month, we're talking about working women aging gracefully. Today's topic is about the fact that your body makes its own medicine. Did you know this? That your body can make its own medicine. We just have to tap into it. And what I find so interesting is that Americans, the average American, is on four different types of prescription medication. Four different types of prescription meds, people. Why is that? Why is that okay when our bodies can do the job if we give it what it properly needs? And when we think about aging gracefully, we have to know how to do it, right? No one pulls you aside as you're aging in your 30s and your 40s and says, "Hey, let me tell you the secret to aging well, to looking beautiful for the long haul." Now, I'm not saying I have it all figured out, but I do know a thing or two about your body and how it works. And today we're talking about the endothelium, the cells that line your arteries and blood vessels. That's called your endothelium. If you were to lay it all out flat, it would be larger than a tennis court. That's how much you've got inside the body as far as vessels and blood vessels and your arteries. That's a lot. It is a large surface area. And if you think about all the cells that are inside of that, they are literally dispensing medicines all day long, every day, as you need them. Here's the thing, it's as you need them. And there's no side effects to these, right? Because it's all natural. It's your own body lowering the highs and bringing up the lows for you just automatically. It's a fabulous design when we treat the body right. The problem is that we end up ingesting things, breathing the pollution in the air, being exposed to toxins in our day-to-day that gunk up the endothelium where it is no longer able to dispense the medicines. So we've got to help it along. It's just like all the rest of our organs, right? Our detox organs that we're helping along the journey of life. And sometimes we overdo it, but I want to give you some key things to think about when we think aging gracefully. And one of them is inflammation, the root of all disease, inflammation. How do you lower that down? It seems like as we age, we start getting the itises that can cause inflammation in your body, right? Gastritis, arthritis, all those itises. We feel it in our joints. We feel it in our stomach, as we're digesting food. All the things, right, start to happen as you age because we're not absorbing like we used to. Our body just can't bounce back. But the endothelium is there to help, right? It helped to repair, help to bring down those highs, bring up those lows, especially when we think about high blood pressure and things like that. So, how can we keep the endothelium as healthy as possible so that we age gracefully? Well, we got to eat the right things because when we're eating the sweets, when we're eating all the junky oils, the saturated fats, when we're being exposed to pollutants and dyes in our food. And I'm just talking about food here. That's all I'm talking about. There's a whole host of other things, but let's concentrate on food. When we're doing all the things that we know we probably shouldn't, and you guys know how to eat well. So when we're not eating well, it's layering the endothelium with what I like to call sticky stuff on top of those medicine bottles, and it's not able to open up and do its job. So we want to keep the medicine bottles clear. We want to keep the blood flowing. We want to keep our vessels flexible, right? Flexible and clear of plaque, of anything that could be harming you, especially when it comes to the brain and the heart. So, how do we do that? We steer clear of that sticky stuff that I just talked about, the sugar, the oils, the dyes, all the chemicals, the things that are in our food. We're eating whole food. Lots of fruits and vegetables are going to help that endothelium stay healthy and well and keep those vessels nice and flexible. So, we're eating lots of fruits and vegetables. We're eating whole food, not processed food. So check that food label, right? Can you pronounce what's in your food? Is it whole food or has it been processed? If it's in a box, guess what? It's been processed. If it's in a bag, it's been processed. Now, I realize that sometimes we're going to have to eat those foods, but let's stick with whole foods, whole grains, fruits and vegetables, fish, very good for you. Spices, another really fantastic thing that we can use food as medicine, right? We can use our own body as medicine if we know what we're doing. So when we think about aging gracefully, especially for working women who are super busy, we've got usually, our kids, right, that we're dealing with. We've got work stuff that we're dealing with, maybe some aging parent stuff that we're dealing with, and ourselves. Like who's keeping track of us? We still want to look good and feel good, right? So doing these things to help that endothelium be able to open those medicine bottles inside your blood vessels, inside your arteries, is going to help you look and feel fantastic for the long haul. Now, let's continue this conversation because next Coach's Corner again is going to be about working women aging gracefully, and we'll be talking intermittent fasting. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. If you have not joined us, join the Forum for Professional Women, our Facebook group, where this whole week we are doing a 5-day challenge for eating more plants, getting more plants into your diet all week long. I know it's Wednesday, but you can still jump in there, join us for that 5-day challenge of getting more fruits and vegetables and taking care of your endothelium. Until next time, have a fantastic day.